So now, what should I do? Could go back to the college, which I think I'll do that. Now that I've done that little bit of a break. I should also do that quest with the destroyed house in Morthal. That one's also a very fun one to do.
There are places where one can consume my...
But yeah, let's go talk to.
In Morthal was just a misunderstanding. No matter what regards it.
Well, let's just go talk to old Toltier.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Don't he? Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Alright, lead on the way, loser. Such a...
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And then...
Okay, and he just cuts out. And just cuts out just like that. Okay, I'm not gonna wait around on for you.
Please do not learn here will last you a lifetime.
I mean you no harm.
Several if you're talented.
It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand, the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Auger of Dunlain here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Alright. Find the Auger in Dunlain.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tofdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Alright.
All right, McCoy. You
Guess we have
asked to see
to
some
talk to the old man.
Here he is. Now what is it that
Very well. Or wherever this marker is taking me. To the dormitories? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah, told dear.
It's all. The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Take care now.
Alright.
I'm not sure what... I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not on my mind.
So... pretty much the Midden's like this really, like, dungeon place. Probably full of spiders. Draugr, probably. I don't remember if it's a prison or not. But it's definitely something. See, I don't think I want to go there. Since the marker is pretty much pointing me there. So... Yep, there's Draugr right there. Oh, it's an ice wraith. These things. Fun. So the daddy takes the T-bird away. Thanks for the essence. That'll probably help. That'll probably help a little bit. Not enough, but it'll definitely help. Okay. Guess that thing didn't really have any soul gems to take out of. Oh man, it's the Oblivion Temple. Very cool. Very cool stuff over there. Offering box. You got nothing to offer there. There's that Draugr. 4. Takes care of him. Got the gold. Nothing really all that special. I think something happens to the. I think something happens to the Archmage, if I remember right. Could be wrong. Okay. Appreciate that, Lydia. Oh well, I was probably gonna go down anyway. Clear that spider. Another dead spider. Only good spider is one that's dead. And garlic. Apples. Garlic apples. My OCD is starting to kick in. Just kidding. I don't have OCD. There we go. Just makes it more awesome just to get all that gone. Garlic. Continue on. What the? This is interesting. Fully a skeleton in here, Batman. Alchemy. Don't really do a whole lot of alchemy. Actually, I could probably do. Get that. Alright. Nothing there. Too many decisions.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
What the? Definitely was thinking this was a human being.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Alright. Very interesting stuff there. So we have to go. We have to go back to see old Savos Aren. Speak of our findings. And of course, we have to Go back from whence we came. So are we actually able to go from there? No. Didn't hurt to try, I guess. I pull the pole bar and nothing happens. Okay. Nothing too exciting there. Alright. Back into the real world.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Of course he gives me something I don't really need. Alright, so I guess we have to go talk to what's-her-face. Seek her out.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
And apparently she's just right out in front of me here.
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
I don't expect much mercy from them. So let's see here. Where's this place? Of course, it has to be a friggin' Dwemer ruin. Of course, but I think I'll call this recording session good to go. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am enjoying playing it. If you really enjoy it, go ahead and give it a like, comment, and subscribe. It does help me out quite a bit. But until next time, I will see you guys later.